Hello, I'm Jodi Ginsberg of Ginsberg Law Offices, and today I want to talk to you about something that happens quite often. Folks get hurt at work. There's an emergency situation. They're either taken by ambulance, they're driven there by a coworker, their friend or spouse or sister or brother picks them up at work and takes them to the emergency room, or perhaps they get home that evening and they realize, holy cow, I'm in a lot of pain, I need to go to the emergency room. The first thing that is super important for you to do, and sometimes you can have this information handy and sometimes you can't, is to make sure that you at least tell the emergency room intake person that this is a work-related injury. You may not have the insurance information right off the bat since it may have just happened, but at least let them know that it's a workers' comp injury and give them your employer's contact information, and that's a good start to try to avoid getting those bills and having it affect your credit. Certainly, if you do have the insurance company's information related to your workers' comp, then you want to provide that to the emergency room intake person right away, as well as the ambulance driver, again, if you're in a position to discuss that. Sometimes you can't even think about it because you're in so much pain, and that's certainly understandable. Some people will walk in and just hand them their group health insurance card, even though it's a work-related injury. That's not the greatest idea, because now your group health insurance is going to get involved, and they shouldn't be paying for an emergency room bill related to your work. In fact, it should be workers' comp. So when you do wind up getting that emergency room bill, don't panic. You can certainly call us and we will work very, very hard to get workers' comp to cover that emergency room bill, letting them know that, number one, this was a true emergency situation and you had no choice but to go to the emergency room. Now, if you wait a week and then choose to go to the emergency room when your employer has provided you with a panel of doctors, then that may not be the greatest idea to go to the emergency room unless it's truly an emergency and it's after hours or it's on a weekend and it's late in the evening and you're in severe pain. Then of course you have no choice but to go to the emergency room. So the bills that you get in, you would always want to get those to me if I'm your lawyer, and we will send immediate letters to the hospital emergency room. We will telling them that you should not be billed. We will contact the insurance company for you, send the bill to them, and if we still cannot make any headway with getting those bills paid, then we will ask for a hearing with the State Board of Workers' Comp and take that to a judge. Normally we're able to be aggressive enough to get those bills paid. Now it just depends on the circumstance and how it affects your case in particular. If you want to speak further about an emergency room bill, as well as going forward about treatment with authorized providers, please give me a call. I'm happy to speak with you at 770-351-0801. Thank you. Hi, this is Jodi, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about all rights and benefits available to you under the Georgia Workers' Injury Laws, I'd like to invite you to download my Georgia Workers' Compensation Survival Kit that I created for folks just like you. Some of the topics I cover include: can I get fired for filing a work injury claim? 8 critical mistakes to avoid. Is it true that the insurance company will hire a private investigator to follow me around and videotape my activities? What happens when the insurance company is late with my weekly wage payments? 7 specific tactics I recommend to maximize your case settlement value. If you or a loved one needs to maximize your recovery from your Georgia Workers' Compensation claim, you'll find this Survival Kit important reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit my website and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now, and as always, I wish you the best.